things going on in Celebrity Splitsville, and I'm here to break it all down for you. So let's get started and talk about FKA Twigs. I believe she's like a singer-songwriter or rapper. I know she's from like England or something like that. Well, she was dating actor Shia LaBeouf. Now, we all know Shia LaBeouf, every time he is in the press, it's not good. Okay, it's not good. The most craziest thing that I heard that he did was he actually fought a homeless man over some fries, and he actually took the fries from the homeless man. And I was like, what the hell? But he is known for his crazy antics, and they allege that, you know, Hollywood didn't do him so great. Maybe financially, but mentally, no. But let's talk about FKA Twigs. Now, she did her first interview, and she chose to sit down with Gayle King. And the interview actually is supposed to air tomorrow, Thursday. But, you know, we have a little snippet for you to listen to, and, you know, you can come up to your own conclusions. Now, according to her, Shia LaBeouf allegedly abused her for a long, long time. I mean, she said that he forced her to sleep naked, and he would wake her up and just like berate her for like no apparent reason. So imagine you're sleeping naked, you're knocked out, and then you got somebody staring at you and basically telling you they want you to sleep naked, so you just can't leave easy. I don't know about you, but I could get dressed in 2 seconds. Try it. But anyways, she decided to sit down and do her first interview with Gayle King. And in case you didn't know, she actually has a lawsuit going on with Shia right now. She actually filed the lawsuit back in December, and where she alleges he assaulted and sexually battered her. Now, FKA also told Gayle that Shia would pick fights with her in the middle of the night, that he insulted her by calling her vile and disgusting, and played disturbing mind games, essentially trying to control her. And she said that she was spun in his web for a while until she broke free. Now, she also said that the alleged domestic abuse built little by little, so it just wasn't overnight. That you know how it is, with ladies, well, I guess men too, you know, that that honeymoon phase. You know, at first the persons are nice and sweet and does everything you want them to do, and then it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, you know? So she also did a interview with Elle magazine where she said that basically it was a miracle that she came out alive. She told Gayle King that LaBeouf basically made her feel powerless. But I want you to take a listen, and I will be back shortly.
Just start having an argument with me in the middle of the night, start accusing me of doing all sorts of things, planning to leave him in my head. He'd wake me up and tell me I was disgusting, that I was vile.
All the things that he was accusing you of were absolutely not true.
Nothing was ever true. Like, this is the thing, but I would really doubt myself, you know, especially when I'd like wake up and he'd be like, you were lying there with your eyes open, planning to leave me. And I'd be like, I literally was asleep. But then he would like only want me to sleep naked because he said if I didn't, then I was keeping myself from him. So, you know, it's a tactic that a lot of abusers use. It's just this like constant availability and everything centered around them. And I think, you know, that's why I wanted to come out and talk about this, because the signs really are there from the beginning.
So when did you think maybe there are some issues here, there's a problem?
There wasn't one set moment, but it's very subtle. that's the thing about, you know, domestic abuse, domestic violence. It's a real gradual, step-by-step process to get somebody to a place where they lose themselves so much they accept or feel like they deserve to be treated in that way. It's not one thing, it's loads of tiny little things that get sewn.
Now, of course, LaBeouf denies all these allegations. He is not going to speak out publicly. What the interesting thing is that he did say that although he is innocent of most of the allegations, so that means you're guilty, right? Well, he says most of the allegations, but he also feels like abuse victims or people who feel like they have been abused should be able to speak their truth. So that's pretty interesting about that. Now, the other interesting tidbit is that Twigs told Gayle that she was not planning on suing LaBeouf, that she actually tried to settle quietly with LaBeouf for him to donate the money that she was going to attempt to sue him for, if he would have just used that money to donate to like a charity of domestic violence, charity of some sort, but he refused, so she sued. Now, this interview is going to air tomorrow, and I will be watching, so you won't have to. Moving on to some more Dr. Dre, Nicole Young news. I get it. You guys are tired of hearing about it. Well, guess what? This is a gift of a story that keeps on giving. Now, his estranged wife, Dr. Dre's estranged wife, is now demanding access to their previous marital home because she is for certain in her head that one of his side chicks has been wearing her expensive clothes and expensive shoes. Now, Nicole Young, that's her name, she filed docs in their nasty divorce war. She's asking the court to allow her access to their Brentwood home because, according to her, she's left a bunch of very expensive personal things there. According to the docs, Nicole is claiming that she left back in April. Well, she said she was forced back in April, and when she forced to leave, and when she left with the bare necessities. Now, I don't know what rich people will call bare necessities, but I truly doubt it's the same as my bare necessities. I'm just putting that out there, okay? Now, Nicole alleges she had to get out in a hurry because Dre was drinking and he was drunk, and he told her, F you, get the F out, go take your ASS to Malibu. And that's what she did. Now, she says she left a lot behind. Now, this includes designer and vintage handbags, couture clothing, and 20 fur coats in a cedar temperature control closet. And just to name a few of the things that she claims that she left over there. And she also claims, which was really interesting, that her closet by itself is 1,000 square feet. That's a big closet. I need that closet. I need that closet. But I'll settle for a portable one for now. But anyways, okay, so since she's chucked the deuces, Nicole claims that she observed several different women posting photos and videos at Dre's house where they used to share together. And she claims that she saw a post where a chick was wearing her stuff. For example, she claimed that one of Dre's side pieces posted a video in his bathroom wearing what it appeared to be her Chanel flip-flops or slides, as people in Florida like to call them. Now, she was also pissed that Dre throws huge parties since she bounced. And case in point, when he threw that NFL party, the NBA playoff party, where he had a bunch of people over, and she feels like it's only a matter of time before somebody comes in and takes her shit, okay? And she's also worried that Dre might be spiteful and just throw her stuff in storage without a care in the world, allegedly. She also accuses of him basically, at the end of it all, not giving a damn about her stuff. Come on. We all hear about Dre. We all heard about the alleged stories about Dre. Okay? It's no secret that in order to, he's going to get back at you before you get at him. But who knows? Maybe Nicole might be his match. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, rich people problems, win, cry me a river. But don't forget, she is a lawyer. So it might just be that, most of that stuff that she purchased herself that maybe had nothing to do with Dre. You know what I'm saying? But my question is, this is my question. And I don't know if anybody else been thinking this, but the alleged woman that she saw with her clothes on and her couture and her fur coats and her Chanel slides, could this be April Jones? Omarion's baby mom and Fizz's ex-girl? Remember they was fighting over her? Could it be that she was the one that's all up in Nicole's closet? Listen, I need answers, people. I need answers. Whew, the conspiracy. Well, guys, my time is up, but we have a lot to discuss in the comments. Let me know what you think about the FKA Twigs and the Shia LaBeouf situation. Isn't this ish getting cray-cray by the minute? And also, let me know what you thought about Dr. Dre and his soon-to-be ex-wife, Nicole Young. Is it me or is this rich people problems, okay? And who else thinks, like me, that the woman that she's referring to that's walking around butt naked in one of her 20 fur coats and her Chanel slides is April Jones, the woman that he's been basically dating the last few months. And from what I understand, they're quarantined together, allegedly. And do not forget, if you love to see my fat girl Snoop antics, please like, share, and subscribe because it does wonders for my channel as well as my podcast. Until next time, my Snoopers, and remember that is PHAT as in pretty, hot, and tempting. Bye for now.
What was the name again?